We humans go through multitude of emotions in a day. Forget about life. And in all of them, nothing transcends us, empower us, rule us the way the love does. Another emotion which can come a little closer to it is hate. But the reason it's second and it can come closer to it first because it originates from love a lot of time, and second, love runs deeper in the places where hate can never creep in, no matter how hard it tries. Love is a verb which means to give, but we humans are designed to expect, sometimes we ruin our a lot of good relationship. We fight without of because of simple reasons, just because our expectations has been not met. And a lot of time you must have heard that people just maintain a relationship because they can judge a person in a certain way that can help them, or that is advantageous to them. But still, love conquers all the other emotions. It stays inside us. If you look at hate, it's it's like a contagion, a disease which spreads really easily and real fast. But love is like a vaccine because hate is treatable. You can change the perspective of a person and he can start not to hate. But you cannot undo it once a person realizes what is love, or once a person or human being is touched by love. He's never the same after that. No matter how hard, how far a man is pushed, a human being is pushed, but once they are touched with love, then they will always, always do the right thing in the end. That's how love works. I will tell you this way, like there's argument about who created us. So I'll speak of the person who created us as creator. Suppose that you, in case you, if you don't believe in God, so if then our when our creator were creating us, they must have seen that how much suffering we are capable of inflicting, how much damage a single human being can do to others, to a large number of people. And you have seen the example of that. Look at our past and look at the horrible things which our fiercest enemy can be ashamed of thinking about, we are able to do to our own kind. So our creator must have seen that, and must have been aware of that. But they still chose to create us because they must have seen another thing, that how deeply we can love something, how deeply we can love somebody, and how powerful love is. If you see the people like Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, we still remember them, and we remember them fondly, and we have a picture of them in our houses. When we remember them, they are they represent the best the human beings has to offer. And look at their impact. All three of them are not with us right now, but they still touch us in a way that hate or any other thing can never touch us. No matter how dark, we still get, some of us still get how the horrible thing some of us still do to each other. But damage that can be done by 10 hateful people cannot make a cannot make the equal impact to a person who cannot be compared to the person to the thing that love can heal. There is nothing can love cannot heal. If you look at Auschwitz, the Nazi camp, a lot of people came out of there. And if you look at their history, you can see a lot of them, they did not like the kind of things that they had to suffer, the things that they seen. Like today, they were laughing with their family, and tomorrow, their entire family was wiped out. And they came out of it, and most of them, they still were able to make an impact on our life that a lot of the people living a normal life was not able to do. If you want example, I'll give you example. Viktor Frank, he is a man's search for meaning author. He was also in the such kind of camp. And when you read his book, The Man's Search for Meaning, it's an incredible book, and I can tell you that. If you decide to read it, it will be one of the most beautiful thing you have ever read, and it will change you in a way. In that book, Viktor Frank has a beautiful quote. He has a lot of beautiful quotes in that book. That between stimulus and response, there is a point where we can decide to do the right thing or wrong thing. And that is the thing, to be able to decide can never be taken away from us, no matter what anybody can do to us. A lot of evil dictators we have heard about, and there had been, and there still are. But can you, like, how many people remember them? And why would they? Even the people who follow them, nobody remember them as well. But if you look at the great people like Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, and Nelson Mandela, we still remember them. They still heal us. They still make us better. They still make us stronger. They still give us hope that we are far better than we think we are. That's because they were driven by love. And don't hate a guy who is hateful. You never know what he has been through, what he or she has been through. Sometimes they had been treated that way. Then you can blame their parents. But if you look more closely, you can't blame them either, because their parents treated them the same way. So they did not knew, so they didn't knew that how to educate and guide their own children. So the same thing happens to their children. But you have the chance to do the right thing. Either you can shit them all over, or you can tell the right thing, or do the right thing. Be kind to them, to show them a different way of being, to show them that you are human true and true, and show them what a powerful thing love is. No matter how evil or how rude that person is, they never forget that. Even they can consider you soft, but they will never forget that. A man can hold a grudge for a bad thing that you done, but the good thing you do to them, they take it to their graves. That's how powerful love is. How many times that you are angry at your friend, your brother or sister for one bad thing that they did. But once you see them and once they did something good, you feel like nothing happened, and you don't hate them, even though they can be mean to you sometimes, because you don't have that choice that because they are your friend or brother or sister. But you have to know but that other people, they didn't have the choice as well to being born to the other parents. God did not give the choice to any one of us. I know I'm all over the place and you may be thinking that what I'm talking about, but bear with me, I'm new at this. So you must have seen that a lot of us, and me including you, a lot of us want to be kind, to love the person, who is closest to us. But we forget to give a little bit of that love to ourselves. We get too hard on ourselves. So you can never love anybody really deeply if you don't love yourself enough. To love somebody, you have to be there for them. And you can't be there for anybody if you are in a fragile state. And if you are in a fragile state because you don't show care to yourself, you don't back yourself up, you don't love yourself. So respect yourself, love yourself, and be kind. That's the best thing you can do as a human being. No matter what you have achieved, what's your position, that thing will always be remembered. So thank you for watching this video, and if you can, please subscribe my channel.